Guys, my name is Raymond Davis. Today we're going to be using Python to build a question bank. So let's dive in straight. So before handling this question bank, you should be able to know how to use classes and a function in Python, right? So let's just create a class and name this class question underscore bank. Okay, make sure you should put underscore bank. This. So we just have to define an init function, define underscore underscore init underscore underscore self. So here we just create some parameter, which here will be ask underscore question, and we have answer. Okay, so just put it this way, answer. So inside this place we just have to define, which is this self dot ask question should be equals to ask question, like this. Then we have self dot the answer, like this, should be equal to answer, like this. All right, so let's move into the next file. So in this file we need to import. We just say from the name of the file, which is my file, from my file, import question is called question bank, right, like this. So here we just have to type it. We just say give question, give, can I call it give question, give underscore question, should be a list. So this should be a list. So in this list we just have to ask our questions in this list. So make sure your question is properly spelled, right? So this is just a variable. Okay, so I have to, you can copy any question from anywhere. Make sure you copy questions or you type them manually. So I have a question I've already copied from somewhere, so I paste it here. So in this place I'm going to explain this slash n means a new paragraph, right? So I'm going to explain it later. So while we move on, so you can copy your question from anywhere or you type it manually inside this place, and ensure you put your slash n, that's a new paragraph. Okay, and here you will see I'll explain what's this slash n for you. Okay, so let's continue. So while we do that, so we have to capture this one here and catch this question here, this question bank. So what I have to do is just to say question should be equals to another list. So, and in this list we're going to be handling the question bank in this list, which is this. Then we'll make sure put this bracket, and now let's capture this give question here. So we have to capture this give question. So we'll look through inside. So the first one is always an index of 0. So we say the answer should be, here's where you pass your answer A. Our answer is A, so we'll put comma. We can just copy and paste to save time. So just copy and paste and paste and paste. So we have 4 questions. So let's just work with this. So we can do it this way. So the first one is 0, 1, 2, and this will be 3. Right, so the answers, your right answer, make sure you put them here. Okay, put the right answers here. So let's move on. So next we'll just define a function called, you can say check result, check underscore result. That can be anything, you can name it anything. So make sure we capture these questions in it, which is this question. This very question here is what we are trying to handle now. So come here. Then what we have to do now, since we've captured our question, we just say score equal to 0. Then we'll now say for, let's look through the questions for question in questions, like this. right? For question in question. So we just have to come inside that and say answer. They create a variable called name answer is equal to an input. This input will be our question, which is this one we look to question dot ask question dot ask underscore question. Yes, ask underscore questions. Okay, so next we're going to do is say if this answer, which this is right, the variable we create is equal to the answer is equals to this answer dot, that it should be answer dot. Okay, so we're trying to capture this one from here. So if that question is equals to this answer, right? So if question, which is this question, this one we are looking into, is equals to dot answer, right? Dot answer, like this. Okay, that's good. So what next? So we just have to increment the score and say it's equals to plus equals to 1, like this. So next we have to do is just to print. Let's do our print statement. So we'll print you got, like this, space out this got, then we'll concatenate it and put a string this as score, then put score, then okay, make sure it's correct, score, right? So we'll come here, we'll concatenate it again, then we'll put a string of slash, then concatenate again, and we'll get a string length of the questions, right? So and we also concatenate and say put this and say correctly, think like this. Okay, that's good. So next we just have to do is just to call our function by saying check, then we'll put the question inside like this. So we are done. So let's try our app and see. So we have, okay, so scroll up. What is the full meaning of WHO? So we just put A. So who is the founder of Microsoft Word? We put A. So who is the president of USA? We put A. So let's try and fade this one. Who is the current governor of Rivers State? Let's just put the wrong answer by saying C. So you see I got 3/4 correctly. Alright, so let me just take time and explain what I've done so far. Over here I create a class called question bank, and in here I define a function, an init function with this information. Alright, so I catch that function here by importing it. I import the file, I import from the file, I import the question bank. So I pass a list. This is a list variable to catch this list. So this list variable, I still capture it here with this another list. I use it to capture this question bank, the class, and this list here. So I came down here to what? To run loop, to loop through this question. So I give a score of 0, and I say for question in questions. Alright, so that means this question I have to look through all this question one after the other, and I say answer. This is a variable called answer is equals to this question that is looping through these questions dot this one here, this ask question, which is this one we pass here, right? So and I say if this answer we've gotten is equals to this question, which is this one now that is looping through this dot this answer. Okay, so let's increment it. So that's what we've done, and I print it. You got the score. I print the score, and I also print the question length to get a question length, which is amount of question that we have. So thank you for watching, and subscribe for more videos.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.